Hey everyone, we are in the middle of a product launch, which means we are preparing special list of actions what to do. And I was wondering if I can teach you something about the product launch, but then I decided, okay, maybe we can talk a little bit wider about the problem of selling. And I'm really not an expert here. Maybe I have a little bit more knowledge about selling overall than a typical developer, but this doesn't make me an expert yet. I keep wondering what is about selling that is so hard, especially for developers. And it's really difficult because now we are getting into psychology, which again, I'm not an expert here. But everyone who taught me something about selling, they always start about talking about psychology and about emotions and about pains, which are the topics that are not exactly the things that were getting people to programming. Most of the programmers get into programming, okay, maybe not most, but many of programmers get into programming because we don't want to talk to people too much. Especially we don't want to talk to people about emotions, about their feelings and about their pains, which is really hard. At Arkency, we have this limit. As developers at Arkency, we are pushed to this kind of limits. We do a lot of selling. We sell our services to our clients. We help our clients get their projects better, bring more features, debug, have less bugs. But in a way, we need to understand the domain and business of our clients, so we learn about it and we try to understand the sales part too. Also, we sell our books. Right now we are selling Domain-Driven Rails, which is a really good book about domain-driven design, about command query responsibility segregation, and about event sourcing. And the last part was just added to the book, so we kind of want to promote event sourcing. But if you just keep talking about event sourcing, this may not be enough to convince people why they should use event sourcing or why they should buy the book. We need to dig deeper of how event sourcing helps them, and actually start with the things that we discover in this process. So those are things like when developers work on a project for their clients, they want to do their best job, right? So for example, with event sourcing, we can make it much simpler. It's actually for free that you get a full audit log. You can see an event log, what has happened to the system from the beginning to now, assuming you have event sourcing applied. So instead of selling event sourcing as a technique, we should focus more about the kind of problems you will be able to solve with event sourcing. So you can show event log to your customers so they can track what has happened. In some of our projects, we reduced our time spent on customer support because we were quickly able to debug and investigate why a certain situation happened. What did the user do so that they get into this state which is inconsistent or there is wrong data shown. We can quickly repeat this. We can quickly write a new test case for that. Many of our test cases are simply setting the system in a state with some kind of events and then see what is inside. So that's something that we should focus on, like help our clients, our potential clients, or the developers who want to buy the book, how we can help them become heroes, how we can help them become better people. And it's not manipulating. If our book doesn't deliver, we guarantee a full refund. So it's not about lying to people. It's about truly understanding of what are the features in our book, and the features are not enough. It's about reversing those features into something how we fix the problem of the people. And I've seen and I met many programmers who wrote books, but they just wrote the book and then they said to the world, here's my book, just please buy it if you think it's worth it. Again, this is not enough for selling. You should dig deeper to understand what my book solves. If my book is about learning about performance, then you need to expose how exactly you need to help the people visualize how they will be better in front of their clients when the client clicks refresh and the page loads much faster now. So this is the kind of situations we need to deal with, and I think this is what is super hard for us as developers. We try to we try to hide from emotions sometimes, and sales is all about getting into emotions, not by manipulating, but understanding the emotions, understanding the problems people have in their professional life, because we only serve people in their professional life as developers, and then help them fix those problems and visualize how they can get there. So this is super hard, and I hope I will get better at selling sooner rather than later. Thanks for watching.